Welcome to the George FTTV YouTube channel. Today we'll discuss how we went for round 8, so it should be good. But yeah, 2, 3, 3, 1 we scored this week, and we're ranked 2.66k. So a bit of a rough week for us, but what do you do? A lot of premiums were really bad. Fremantle, like Ron Clark killed me this week. No Gorn. I fielded all the wrong rookies. Like it's actually like incredible. Like if someone like hacked into my account, logged in to change stuff, and like let's just troll him. Let's just put all the wrong rookies on. Like he wouldn't even know because I fielded like Carroll and Lindsay, but I had Hewitt, Huswaite, and Levi on the bench. But I guess it was structure, so I don't want to talk about it. That's how it goes. But yeah, this year I think it's a bit of a cop-out, but I think it's sort of a development year for us where I was caught in two minds, like your short types, your Perryman types. Like, is it worth starting players in the 400k range if they're not going to be keepers? I guess it worked out for Will Ashcroft if we held him, which we didn't, but yeah. I mean, Short doesn't intercept, and Perryman's never really been a massive scorer. Like, scored okay, but... So in hindsight, like these picks were just a waste of time. So, and then it's the other thing that's I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But there's a lot of players in this game that can get out of control. So yeah, Merritt's gone on runs. Gone obviously. Sherry, Bonner and Butter's a different story because they've been injured. But it's whether you start them or not. So I guess Whitfield's not out of control. He's still about 600, but you can see that. Like his run hasn't been great the last few weeks, but it's about to open up after this week, so you can see him getting away from you as well. Another perfect one to go for that can get away from you is Lockie Neal. I traded in Dunkley instead. I don't know why. I knew Neal was better and he outscored him this week, but I thought Dunkley was really good. Just criminal data just wouldn't give him tackles, so I won't harp on about that. Won't bore you, but I'm sure Dunkley, anyone that owned Dunkley would know what I'm talking about, but yeah, it's just like, yeah, just caught in two minds this year, and like there's a lot of, yeah, as I was saying, players just getting out of control, so when you have the chance, you just grab them, even if they're a little bit more. I think you do, and I guess the one we thought that was going to go on the run was Sarong, and yeah, it's not so much. I think he's given us 100, 180. So it's bad, but it's not like he's averaging 70 for us. He's just averaging probably 15, 20 points a game less than I hoped for at this point. But it's more like players like Merritt's just gone to 170. He was similar price. Gorn, I don't know what his 3-round average is, but it must be like closer to 200 than 100. So yeah, Neil was one we should have gone from this week, because even though Neil's a bit older and stuff like that, he's one that can get away from you, and he was the perfect price with the low break even, and we should have gone for it. But there was kind of a part of me that just wanted to punish myself and just watch myself make another bad decision. I'm not sure that's healthy for me, but this is just a game. So yeah, I'm a bit sick in the head sometimes. Yeah, as you can see, Cleary, Levi was not on field for us. Yeah, fielded Carroll because we're stupid, but the structure sort of, this is what we deserve this because we picked Sandy Brock when he had 9 goals kicked on him. How can you trade in a rookie that's had 9 kicked on him? My defense, I think McGovern came back a little bit sooner than I anticipated. I think it was 2 to 4, then 1 to 2, so it ended up being 2 weeks. But McGovern's injured, but they've got Bazzo, they've got Edwards, and they've got Brock. So one of them you would think plays. So hopefully it's Brock and he takes his chance, but I don't know, 1 in 3. So just roll the dice and fingers crossed it lands on Brock or whatever. Roberts 82, not going to stress about this, just gave us 2 120s, so we'll just assess that later at his buy, whether he's keeper or not, or whether we have the trades to look elsewhere, but he's probably going to be he's like good enough, so Bice is interesting. I didn't watch this game because it was a bit like, our team sucks. It's not, when I say like my team sucks or when I have like a good week, I mean, I'm always thinking relative to the best team in the game. So that's how I think. And I think that's how you should think if you play, put enough time into it and play seriously. So yeah, obviously 2,300, like that's we're about 150 off where we needed to be this week. I guess a lot of that's gone, but yeah, anything that's not in line with scoring at the top, then I'm not happy. It's just how it goes. So, and we need to play a lot better if we want to actually contend. But yeah, I think that this year, the overrating of Sarong, and I think this the timing's been like missed the day cost 170. I think Petrarca we got on, he was still gettable, but we probably got on 1 week too late, missed the 130. So, the timing of Sarong was terrible. Like, it's just been bad, terrible for us and whatnot. Trade Maxwell early. The timing of Sherry in and Ashcroft out was just as bad as you can possibly imagine. But yeah, look, defense was rubbish. I don't know what to do with Bice. I think I might trade, but I feel like the team gets worse if I trade him on field. So midfield was just deplorable. Like Andy, I mean, I'm so happy with this Andy pick. So he's allowed to have a few bad ones. If he hasn't another few, that's all good. Nick apparently got tagged, so we did panic to get him in. Now he's going to come back down. So it only took one game like this for him to come down. So a little bit sooner than anticipated. And now he's got a 5-day break, which will be interesting, but I think he'll be right. Caleb's wrong. Like, I'm not. Drew in Bedford. Mamma mia. I wish it was a little bit more because I'd consider cashing him out. I really would. But 550 might as well hold. Connor, bad one. It's alright. It's tough weather in really tough conditions in Ballarat. And yeah, great to see Dawson bounce back. And it just needed to click just in terms of clunk a few more marks, kick 6 behinds in a row. Now he kicks 3. Easy win as well. So like, and disposal went from in the 40s and 30s the last 3 weeks to in the 80s. So you can just see the easy upside there. But yeah, and they actually didn't block him at full forward for a quarter. So yeah, love Dawson. So I was happy with that starting pick. Last week I was like, oh, am I happy with it this week? Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, when I watch the Crows, I want to watch Dawson dominate and enjoy him in fantasy too. Brought in Dunks. Dunkley's an old favourite of mine. You know that if you've watched the channel long enough. I think I started him like 3 years in a row at the Dogs, and I've started all 3 Dogs as well. Dunks, McRae, and Bond. Well, not anymore, but well, it's good that I own Dunks and McRae. Wouldn't mind getting in. We'll need to get Bond at some point. I'm thinking Chera's time's just about up, but I'm not sure he's the one that goes. Like when we can't make an upgrade, that's when he goes, because I don't think he's keeper and whatnot. So I think we'll just chuck Levi on the field because he should be. Sherry DeConing. I'm a pretty negative support. I'm a shocking supporter with the Crows. I'm pretty negative. Not so much bagging the players, but more the coaching, specifically head coach. But they're doing an okay job. I think it can be better things done, but I shouldn't complain. But Rob was good. Like again, he's one where when he's bad, it's like maybe you should go the 2s. And when he's good, it's like, that's all good. But yeah, he did a good job on DeConing. Bodied him well at stoppages because TDK likes to jump a lot. Okay, so forward line, no Horn Francis. I'm not sure we even get him. Like, do we have the trades? I guess the question now is, so Petrarca, Rankin, Baz, McRae, obvious keepers. Questions need to be asked of Daniel. Do we just go straight to Warner this week? The thing with Daniel is, I think this blows up at some point. Maybe we just hold until it blows up, because we could be throwing away potential F6 here. In terms of who's better, well, I don't have Warner and Horn Francis, and I'm not going to call Merritt a keeper just off one game because it's first ton for a while now, in like over a month. But I think he's growing. Excuse me. I think he's growing into the role quite well, and he's getting a bit more confidence, jumping for balls in the air. Richmond as well this week. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, it's hard to trade someone with this role. Like, I mean, Warner's about to get away from us, and I wasn't that keen on Warner, but now I see 75% CBAs, and because before it was sort of like more forward role, now it's like, yeah, it's interesting. We'll play around with trades. I wouldn't mind holding Flynn for one more. Like, he just went 140 2 weeks ago, and like, these scores are fine. It's just he played here to the throne of Max Gorn, so yeah, I'm a bit lost on what to do this week because I'd like to get a few. Like, I'd like to get a Warner. I wouldn't mind going nil. I should have gone last week, but I think defense is just crying out for help. So play with some trades. I'm not sure that we should be doing that. And then what? Just grab Fonte or something. And we can field that. I don't know. We need downgrades though. We've got no downgrades coming. It's Boxall, but Philippu's back, and Boxall was quiet in the second half. So is he like, if he's not touching it in the third quarter, does Ross pull the trigger on the sub? I'll definitely grab Fonte this week because just in case we need to grab Boxall next week, and I think Fonte will hold. Even though I didn't watch, which is stupid, but I was listening to people in the Discord as well. Someone in the know said he should have good job security and should have played round one. So Huswaite's the one to grab this week, even though Nash is back in 2. You're going to get 2 decent price rises. So he's the one you go for. So Lorenz looked alright. I think it was wing or something. Can't remember. Tunstall didn't play. I didn't realise that. Oh, I liked Hardiman. He was good. Even Dudley was really good. Yeah, this is interesting. Would have been nice for a boost. Could have grabbed maybe 2 of them. Because if we go Fonte this week, who do we grab next week? We got to hope Boxall holds, and I'm not convinced he does. Should we even be trading Daniel? Like, potential keeper. I don't know what to do. If you have any ideas, let me know. I guess captains this week. Probably won't VC Nick off 5-day break. I don't like VCing a 5-day break, but I think Petrarca went 130 and Gorn went a lot. More so midfielders. Who's VC? Is it TDK? Sherry at Ninja Stadium. Maybe it's Andy with VC. I don't know. Don't worry about captains. This is kind of hard. So 1 upgrade. Is that an upgrade? Does that need to be Juan Francis? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 upgrades, 19 trades. Well, that is disgustingly bad. But that means we get to keep all our good rooks. Like, we get to keep Will Levi. We get to keep Zach Reed. We don't have a downgrade target next week, so I'm a little bit confused. And getting rid of Stone is annoying because his DPP might be handy. And if something happens to Fonte, then we'll get Stone back just in case. But we can't roll this out. Can't roll Carroll out. We can loop him and see if he gets something good, but I really like Dudley's game. I'm a little bit shocked he was subbed to begin with. I should have gone Dudley over Brock. He was the one. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, okay. Now, do we do that? Like, who scores more, Flynn or Daniel? Who's Daniel got? Brisbane. That's going to be Bully Ball, most likely. Got Richmond, West Coast coming up. Yeah, if we did that, then we could grow. I'd rather wait 1 week on Whitfield. Yeah, the last few weeks I've sort of just I haven't really thought very hard about my trades. I've just been doing them on Sunday night, and then maybe, like, depending on team sheets, like for example, boosted Oliver out for Dunkley, but yeah, didn't really think too hard most weeks. Where I should be looking at DFS and stuff a bit more. Been a bit lazy this year, hence probably the rank. Or in terms of trading. I don't think we should be paying 600 for. I'm happy to pay for Whitfield next week, not with a 140 break even at GMHBA, which historically scored poorly on. So yeah, this is kind of hard. Like, I don't know, I'll probably read some North Big Footy, more Daniel hate. But yeah, first 5 was good. Last 3, like 88, 89, 89. Port's hard match up. I think he saved this score. I don't think we trade this. Okay, so if we go gonna grab Fonte, right? Or Dudley's got 77. That's not a great run, is it? I probably shouldn't pay for Dudley. I think it depends. If we go Fonte this week, then we go Boxall next week. So say we do that. But yeah, I'm pretty nervous on Boxall sub risk. Do we just grab a cheap defender, then grab Whitfield next week? So that way we can. So who? We'll wrap it up. Nass would be the one I grab, but his buy is really bad for us because we got half a Fremantle plus McRae, potentially Philippou as well in the coming weeks as like a buy helper player or a 24th. By some miracle, we have trades for that. I mean, I think we all wanted Sinclair, but maybe we want to see 1 game returns this form around. I'm not sure on Holmes, maybe playing a bit sore. He was getting his hip looked at a few weeks ago, and since then hasn't been that great. Dacos has a nice run, Josh Dacos. 460 for Sicily, like, oh my goodness. I don't know, I feel like he should have gone massive today, but he just sort of didn't. It's hard. Like, I don't know if he's premium or not, and I guess the whole backline's changed. Like, Amon's getting a bit more usage, and they got Battle and Brass, and like Battle's having some games where he's scoring well. So it's sort of, I'm not quite sure what we get from Sicily. Is he just going to do like 95 this year? I don't know. Like, again, like Houston, like new Collingwood system, players tend to like struggle in their first year against Collingwood. Well, not necessarily, but So like Schultz last year, like new system. Like Ginnivan spoke about how like more freedom at the Hawks in terms of role. I mean, Luke Ryan, he's just shocking to watch. I can't stand watching him. So, like, I don't mind Sicily. I'm not sure. Dagoff's getting a lot of ball at the moment. If we can afford this, I'll seriously consider it. Oh, we're short. Piss off. I'd seriously consider that. I shouldn't trade strong. You gotta hold. Anyway, that's it from me. Hopefully you had a good week. I dare say you probably would have had a better week than me. We'll figure out some trades. Like, I kind of just want to do trades and just not touch the app during the week. Focus on like fitness stuff and recovering from work or whatever. So yeah. Anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I'll be going away soon for 2 weeks, so content's probably going to be a little bit. I'm not sure if we're going to get a podcast out because the internet where I go generally sucks pretty bad in regional Victoria. So yeah, that's it from me. Thanks for watching and peace.